I started my business, The Pure Package, because I absolutely love food. And I don't see why there's anything wrong with enjoying it and loving it. And it has this sort of bad things associated with it where everybody thinks, well, if you love food and you eat food and you want convenient food, well, you're going to have to be fat. And I don't like that idea. So the idea of having all of my food delivered each day and made by a chef was wonderful. And the idea that a nutritional and dietary therapist had worked out exactly what I should be eating is just perfect for me. So each day dropped off to me as my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner, my snacks, exactly what I should be eating. And our clients love it as well. So I literally started from the kitchen sink. I didn't get any bank loans. I didn't get any outside investors involved. I have a lot of respect for people who do. I'm just too nervous to. And the idea of standing up in front of them and saying, oh no, I'm not planning to have kids in the next few years. Oh no, I'm really going to dedicate myself 100% to this. I knew I couldn't say that straight to them. So I loved the idea of starting it from scratch, from literally the kitchen sink. And so what I did was I went and I called my local environmental health inspector, and he was very confused. He said, what, you haven't started the business yet, but you want me to look at your kitchen? Usually I come around when there's like problems. And the environmental health, they loved me and they still love me. And they came and they checked out my kitchen and they said, you know, you've got a double sink and your bathroom is all the way over there. Just do a health and safety course and you can start. So that's what I did. I did a Start Your Business course and started up literally from scratch from the house and did a sort of nice website so it looked like I was really professional. And then it came to the point of like testing the product, which is really important. Quality control is brilliant fun. It's one of my favorite things, trying all the new recipes out. But I needed other people's opinions as well. So I had to get my friends to try the food, and my friends are all way too nice, which makes them completely useless because they all said, that's really delicious, can I have some more, please? So what I did was I asked the most opinionated people there are, which is, of course, journalists. So I'd be reading the newspaper on the toilet. That's where I do all my research, because I have a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 4-year-old. It's the only place I get peace. So I was sitting on the toilet and I would read a piece by a journalist, like the journalist, and I would call them up and say, look, I want you to try my food. I haven't launched yet, so I'm not looking for a piece, but you have to fill in a questionnaire. And they, of course, would say yes, and they'd try the food, and they'd fill in these 9-page questionnaires on what they thought of the cutlery and everything. And from that, I got a big piece in the Evening Standard, and also big pieces in other magazines. And immediately we were really busy, and my home fridge freezer, which had a capacity for 9 clients, I remember having Patsy Kensit on the phone going, please, 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 I'll pay you extra, just, you know, will you deliver my food? And I couldn't. So I went down to Homebase and I got like a fridge freezer to put in the spare bedroom. And then within a couple of weeks I got a walk-in chiller for the back garden, which I rented for £100 a week. So I knew that the business was working, but I knew that it wasn't going to be able to continue like this. And I knew the idea of going to those outside investors or the idea of going to those banks, I'm too nervous. I'm too nervous even to send somebody my CV to apply for a job for years. So the idea of doing that was just too scary to me. So what I did was I offered my clients the opportunity to have a discount if they paid in advance. So instead of paying for 10 days food, which was about £300, I gave them the opportunity to buy 90 days food, which was about £3,000. And with that, I bought like an oven you could fit 4 men in and all sorts of things. And it was brilliant. And moved into where our premises are now in New Covent Garden Market. So literally from the kitchen sink, I now have a multi-million-pound business, and it's great. And I love it. And I love what we do. And sometimes I think, you know, why has it really worked? And I think the reason it's really worked is that the product's fantastic and I love it. I just absolutely love it. So these hurdles come along. I don't know, those people who've already started their business probably already know about them. And those of you who are starting up your businesses are probably about to find out about them. But all sorts of things happen in your life that make you go, oh, I just want to give up and I just want to go back to that old job. where it was just safe and I had sick pay and it was really great. But when you have a business that you absolutely love and a great product, you don't dare do that because you think you're making society a better place, and and you sort of, you stick with it and you can pour your heart and soul into it, and it's amazing how much energy you have. I used to I was obviously answering the phone myself and then going, "1 moment please, I'll just transfer you," and transferring it to myself, and then they'd say, "Oh, you sound just like that other girl." I go, "Well, we all sound the same here," and it was really, really, really good, but it meant that I got experience right across the business, which was great because I used to do the delivery driving myself, which we do between midnight and 6 a.m. So I understand the hardships of being a delivery driver. Where do you pee at 4 o'clock in the morning in central London? So I understand that side of the business, and I understand the cooking, and I understand the answering the phone. So it's lovely starting small. It's lovely starting from the kitchen sink. It's lovely really understanding my business. So even if I'm at a stage now where, I can't go into work for a few weeks because I've just had a baby, or something's come up, as happens when you're sort of growing your family. But I have such an understanding of the business that I understand any of the issues that come up. So it's been a very exciting time, and it's a good thing to do, and I would say absolutely go for it. Start your business, but make sure you have a product that you genuinely like. Because if you don't, you're going to fail miserably. So that's it. Okay.